guys, it's Sarah, and today we're going to check in with my reading goals for the year for quarter 2, see how I'm doing. I don't think it's going to be great. I know for sure I'm not really focusing on my goals right now, and that's something that I want to get back to. Absolutely. I just actually got a content planner for myself because my thoughts and ideas and plans and lists and everything are kind of all over the place, and I need them to be in one place. So I got a planner for myself just for content, which I think is going to help me kind of hone in a little bit better on those. Not the same as my reading journal. But as far as just like, YouTube and Instagram and, all that stuff, I want to keep all that together. So I think that's going to help me a little bit. We shall see. But for now, we're just going to see how I'm doing, see what I'm doing well and being successful in, and see what I need to concentrate on moving forward for the rest of the year, because I do want to accomplish all these goals. I want to accomplish all these goals. So I have my reading journal here. I did do a flip through of this in a vlog that I did. I feel like it was my reset and refresh vlog. I'll double check, but whichever one it is, I will post it down below. So if you want to see like an actual flip through of this, I did share that in that vlog. I'm not doing official sit down ones anymore, but okay, here we go. So my Goodreads goal is to read 65 books. I am on track for that. I think I'm 4 books ahead right now. So that one is definitely a thumbs up for that one. Read more long and literary books. I am not doing that. That's for sure. I have read some long books this year, but they've all been fantasy, which is fine. But I have not read many literary books. I've read some. I could probably actually figure out, I can scroll through my Goodreads challenge and see how many actual literary books I read. I can think of 2 off the top of my head, but let me see if I can get a better gauge on what that is. Okay, so I have read 34 books so far. So of the 34, of the 4, I would say that would be considered more literary than other types of genres. Specifically, I would say The Favorites by Lane Fargo, The Whispers by Ashley Audrain, An Instant by Suzanne Redfern. I would consider that. And that's it. So 3. No, I'm considering those literary because they're not really kind of looped into other big genres like historical fiction or romance, that kind of thing. So that's not a great percentage. So I definitely want to read some more literary books, something to think about. So something for me to keep in mind for sure. Okay. Binge read finished or long series. Okay. I'm working on binging some series still right now. I have actually a couple of series vlogs going. So there's that. So I don't think I'm doing terrible in this. They just take a lot of time because I have to read all the books, right? And we're talking like usually at least 3+. So it just takes some time to get there. But so for my series tracker, what I have finished, I'll tell you what I have finished and what I have currently going. I finished the Finley Donovan series because I decided to not continue it. So I'm DNFing that series, but I did read 2.5 books. 2 books, 1 novella, and then I DNF'd book 4, not going to read book 5. So, but I consider that now for me, I'm done with it. I did catch up on the Empyrean series by Rebecca Yarros by reading the new release, and I did finish It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover by reading the sequel. Now, currently going, it's harder for me to know what some of these are going to be because I don't know if they're going to be continuing after the books that are coming out soon or not. But I do have The Fae and Alchemy by Callie Hart, which is Quicksilver and Brimstone. Brimstone comes out in November. I do not know if it's a duology. I've heard it is, but I don't know for sure. But I do plan to read that before the end of the year when it comes out. I am working on The Faithful and the Fallen by John Gwynne. I am on book 3 right now. There's 4 books and it's completed. So that will be done. And then I did start the Sandsea trilogy by Chelsea Abdullah with The Stardust Thief and then The Ashfire King I got a special edition, which will be coming to me in a couple of months here. So, and then I currently am working on An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I am currently working on Flight and Glory by Rebecca Yarros, a contemporary series by her. So I do have some completed series on the go right now, and I'm working on them currently. So there is that. I'll have vlogs for every single series that I'm binging. I have vlogs for. So, yeah, but so I will say I'm not failing at this. I am working on it. But some series that I'm starting are not completed yet. And I'm kind of thinking, do I need to shift my focus to completed series so I can actually complete some and actually be able to take some off of my TBR list, my series TBR. Like, that's kind of the goal, is to get some of those off instead of starting ones that are not completed yet, and it's going to take me longer to get there. And I'm also still finding that if I don't read series books back to back or closer together, I'm missing so many details, and it's causing me to need to reread, which I have done. So, yeah. So I'm a little bit in a conundrum and thinking through that with, I don't mind starting new series. I love starting new series, but I also don't want to start them too early and then have to wait so long for the next books and do all that stuff. I kind of would rather wait until either more books are out or it's completed already, and then I can start reading it and I can just get the whole story at once. So I'm a little bit like thinking that through a little. So not a fail, not a complete success yet, but it's definitely a work in progress for that one. Okay, read all of my book of the month selections. July is going to help with this because I am doing the Catch-Up-a-thon, which is a book of the month focused readathon. I have read 2 and DNF'd 1. So I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still have 8 to go. I'm hoping to get to 3 of them in the month of July. We shall see. And then after that, 1 a month will take me to the end of the year. So that would be great. So that is going. Definitely something every month I'm going to need to actually pick a book though and make some progress. But I did read The Stardust Thief and I read The Whispers and I DNF'd You're Invited. So those are the 3 that I got off my shelves or read. Okay, so that one's going. It's fine. And then read my 2025 advanced reader copies. We're not going to talk about that. I have 100% fallen off that. I have fallen off that completely. It's fine. Okay. So I'm just going to flip through here and see what else I have going on. Like challenges I'm doing. Let's see. Okay, Go with the Flow is going really well. I'm caught up and up to date on that because we are doing quarterly vlogs for that. It's keeping me going, which has been fantastic. Seasonal TBRs. I talked about this in my summer TBR that I picked. Winter and spring did not go well. I only read 1 book off of them, but summer, I think it's going to be different. So buzzword reading challenge is something that I do need to concentrate on a little bit more. And when I'm picking some books, see if I can make them work with these buzzwords, because it is a challenge that I want to complete and have everything done. And then this year, Kayla did a buzzword and then an on the cover challenge as well. So they go kind of together. So I am plugging in books when I can, but I think I need to actually look at it and say, okay, I need to pick a specific book to fit some of these prompts so that I'm successful in this. Talked about series already. And my anticipated reads are actually not going too badly. I am doing Audrey's Booktrovert backlist bingo as well. Those are ones that I'm just kind of plugging in when I can. I need to update that because I have not updated it in like 2 months. So that's something I can look at. But okay, yeah, that's it. So I don't know. It's going all right. It's going okay. I also realized that this last quarter was not great for me for reading, just because of busyness and a lot of things happening, which you guys have heard all about. Just a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so now I kind of know what I need to concentrate on. Series still, since that is one of my big goals for sure. Like I wrote that down to binge longer or finished series. So I want to concentrate more on that. Again, I am like doing some reading vlogs for all that stuff. And then book of the month is something I need to make a conscious effort to pick those books up. And some more literary books. I would like to pick some more literary books up. So that's something I'm going to be keeping in mind as I'm picking out TBRs / maybe my seasonal TBRs can help with that, stuff like that. So that is where I am. Okay. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know your thoughts down below and how are your goals going this year if you make them. And I will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day.